they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened, haven't they? And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bogdanovich out there with Bagley. Then it's Duren. Then there's Jay, and it's Ivy in at the 2 spot. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Jay. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. There's the 3. Here's Duren. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to get a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Marvin Bagley III. 1.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Now here's Butler. Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. Here's Adebayo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Here's Jay. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Let's it go with the 3. And the 3-ball is good.
3 points.
Jay's got it, got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duren.
Team foul.
The defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. So he gets them both. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over.
On fire here today.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
And if you walked in at any point during this game to watch.
Pistons leading by 10. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And 11 points for Jay. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Tipped away. And he dropped.
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Heat with some changes. Max Strus is checked in for Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. Now, here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. To end the run. Offensive rebound Heat. Adebayo with the bucket.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact. Bam, bam.
Here's Jay. He's got 15. And the the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a kick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseven comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Butler. Now here is Harris. Outside Butler. Back to Harris. Now here's Yurtseven. He's guarded closely. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode.
This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Jay. He's got 15. Stolen by Yurtseven. Now Strus. Passes it to Yurtseven. Here's Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the way.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get him that close.
Here's Jay. Sinks the three-pointer. Jay's got 18 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From the arc. It's good from long range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Jay. 18 points for him. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
There's just not a reason to try to get that physical with Kyle Lowry. Even as a point guard, he can still force his way in there.
Pistons leading by 10. Here's Jay. Fires the three. Stewart passes to Jay. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown. Jay's got 21 in the game.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break.
Miami Heat Dancer.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And the Pistons have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Vincent. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Got that one up quick. Jay's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pistons. Oladipo outside. Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Heat did more to get the job done. He tallied 50 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And here's Oladipo following the three from Jay. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Vincent. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oladipo misses.
Having a hand up in your face makes
Look at that.
The assist.
a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
It's tipped. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Diallo, he's checked in for Bagley. Fires the three. And another three for Detroit.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Jay. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called. The Heat come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triples.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. In that game, it was just not there for them.
The Heat have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Now at the line.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. And the Pistons with possession here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jay, the pass to Durant. And Durant slams it in.
Assisted.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Again, the miss by the Heat. Pass to Diallo. And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Adebayo. Oh, that's blocked. There's the pass to Jay. The three. Hangs on the trifecta. Jay's got 44.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
He'd have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harris passes to Adebayo. Over Ivy. And that one hits back iron.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track. They're going to find a way to win.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by...
Caution, flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at them.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of you.
Harris passes to Vincent. 6 to shoot. Back to Harris. Beyond the arc. It's held in by Diallo.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zone.
And another steal for him.
And he's now tied for third most steals in a playoff game.
Exhausting them with this constant hounding. You're right. The effort. He swipes the ball away again.
And the steals numbers, just incredible.
And GA for a single playoff game, the third most steals in NBA history. Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now the feed to Martin. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Gabe Vincent.
The Pistons shoot their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Team foul.
First one falls for. And a new group getting ready for Miami.
Number 8.
Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Butler comes in for Joe Harris. Max Strus is checked in for Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. Here's Strus. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Butler. And they call an illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor.
Pistons substitution.
To be an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Passes to Jay. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And so is Detroit holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific team. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the floor for Detroit, Jay out there with Ivy. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle. Poke loose. And another steal for him.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possessions away.
He's amazing. And now he's tied for second all-time GA in steals for a postseason game. Adebayo with the ball. He's got 6. Oladipo taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, Miami with a new 14. Pass to Vincent. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Vincent's got 7 points.
No way he's going to pass that.
Martin against Bagley. Martin the pass to Vincent. A 3-ball. Nice D from Jay. Detroit with the ball. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second.
Substitution on the court.
Cunningham against Lowry. And there's the pass to Yurtseven. Over to the left wing. Here's the teardrop. Tries again. And he makes good on the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass.
And Wiseman with the bucket.
James Wiseman.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points, get in there, and stay active.
Passes it to Strus. Harris against Cunningham. Harris passes to Butler. Here's the three. No good. Shot missing. The Pistons go the other way with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shea misses. Heat shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And, well, Detroit shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Drills it from outside.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
With 2 seconds left. The shot, no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons able to put on a show for the Agents. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Hey, we got to get down and get engaged at the end. All right, be precise, send the ball to the screen, come across the screen, focus on the defensive end. Let's go.
There you hear Dwayne Casey asking for more precision on offense and more attention to detail on
Substitution on the
for the
court.
Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Jay's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Brooks, who's on the wing along with Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the one. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Hayes finding a little bit of space there in transition.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display. Nabbing another steal.
And he's now claimed second all-time for steals in a playoff game.
I mean, this is unbelievable how he's been able to impose his will defensively.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his third foul of the game.
Number 4.
Pass to Jovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Zeller to the middle. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Jay. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. Lowry leading the charge. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Kyle Lowry, such a bulldog out there at the point guard position. Just not afraid to go down inside, mix it up.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Detroit, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the right side. To the inside. Jay, the pass to Diallo. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. And Jay gets the whistle that time.
Number 8.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
There's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
Wiseman's checked in for Detroit. Jay, the pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Wiseman clever on that pick and roll, finds the space.
He'd have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The pass to Strus. Jovic, he's guarded by Diallo. Lowry has the open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Jay. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Heat shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for that. He swipes the ball away again.
And his unbelievable run of steals continues. Now tied for the most ever in a playoff game.
And you can't call it carelessness by the offense at this point. His activity level has forced the issue. Back to Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jay.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Now here is Lowry, guarded closely. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
Now at the line.
And that one falls for Zeller.
Zeller.
No good on the second free throw. Jay, the pass to Hayes. Takes a three. Good. Another from 3.
Three-pointer.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Break sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up for this.
What's up, everybody?
Congratulations on winning your first playoff series. So, does this mean you've accomplished your goals for the season?
Absolutely not. I mean, this right here is just the beginning. You know, we don't set limits on ourselves. We just try to play, the right way and stay in the moment. That's it. You know, if you do that, the results take care of themselves.
Okay, then. So tell us, how far can this team go this season?
Sky's the limit, Nate. The sky's the limit, man. I mean, obviously, we're a young team, and we're going to improve from here. But with that said, we're not just satisfied with just winning a series. We want to make it to the finals.
So, you have any thoughts on your next opponents?
Nah, man. We going to go back and enjoy this one, I can tell you that. And then tomorrow, we're going to get back to the practice facility and watch tape. Those guys are good. We played them during the regular season, and we know it won't be easy. It's going to be a battle out there, I'll tell you that.
Definitely a true statement. Do you expect extra attention from the defense after your performance this series?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, come on, Nate. It's the playoffs, man. Things get harder every round. The defense keeps giving you something different, every time. You got to adjust. Not just series to series, not just game to game, not just moment to moment. That's the name of the game, and I embrace that challenge. All done? All right. Thanks, guys.
Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping how I lost them. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. Say I look good, I feel good. Got in my face a lot. You know I'm a star, so I'ma really need my space around me. Real